Who is the best support rogue in Rogue Company? In this video, I will answer the question that has been popping up so many times. Dahlia or Saint, who do you want in your team? I am Mrbeefy, and in this video, I will compare the two of them and run through the strong points, weak points, and in what situation they are best to be used. If you want to see more Rogue Company content, make sure to subscribe to the channel as I stream 3 days a week right here and drop 2 videos every week. Before we jump into today's video, the question of the day: do you think the next rogue that will be launching should also be a support rogue, or what class would you like to see next? Let's start a comparison between the two with the weapons first. Dahlia is equipped with one of the strongest SMGs in the game, the Objection. If you want to see my tier list video of all the SMGs in the game, I will leave a link here now. This weapon has the fastest rate of fire and will also be getting a buff in a new arms dealer update. Here's a video explaining the full arms dealer event update, but just to summarize the buff she will be getting: they will lower the recoil bloom on a weapon. That means it will have less bullet spread and it will become more accurate. She also has access to the DMR that has been nerfed so much that I don't suggest using it anymore. It is getting a slight buff in the next update, but still, I don't think it will be worthwhile using this weapon. My go-to weapon for Dahlia would be the SMG, as it fits in perfectly with a close range, aggressive combat medic role. On the other hand, Saint is a lot more versatile when it comes to weapons. Equipped with some of the best weapons in the game, the MX4 rated as my #1 assault rifle on my tier list video. This weapon is super versatile, mid to long range, and super accurate. On the other hand, there's also the ultra strong DMR, the Mamba, that in the hands of an accurate player can kill someone so fast. The burst fire delivers such a high DPS that this is one of the strongest DMRs to use, but only if you have solid aim. My conclusion on weapons is, if you're going to play a very aggressive style, up close and personal, then Dahlia would be your go-to rogue. And if you tend to play a more slow and defensive role, mid to long range, Saint would be the best character. Moving on to the main abilities, Saint is a pure medic. His drone is designed to revive any teammate anywhere on the map as soon as they get down, with his passive ability that also heals them as soon as they get revived, and also heals himself as well. On the other hand, Dahlia can only link to one single person, and she needs to be in a certain range to be able to revive them. Her passive ability is where she shines. She can link to a teammate and gain their passive ability. So depending who you actually link to will determine what passive you get. Maybe you get a dodge roll when you link to a lancer. You want more frag grenades, then link to trench. Or you want to be immune to flashbangs, then link to an anvil. The creativity and possibility is endless here. If you're looking for a pure support medic in your team, one that only revives, then Saint will do it the best and can revive the whole team. If you're looking for a bit more versatility in the role, then Dahlia would be the go-to pick. On to the gadgets and perks. Saint is equipped with a very defensive slate of gadgets and perks: smoke grenades and C4 to boost the defensive presence, and then on the perk side, helping hands to complement the medic role and revive faster. Other perks that fits in perfectly to his role would be evade, bounce back, and headstrong, that makes him a super defensive build support class. On the other hand, Dahlia is quite the opposite. Very aggressive set of gadgets and perks. She's got the option of frag grenades and smoke grenades, and then also a set of perks that fits in perfectly with the aggressive role: tenacity, stalker, and replenish. Dahlia also got access to a buffed up version of helping hands called lifeline that can revive teammates faster, and they start regenerating health immediately. If you're looking for a more defensive support for the team, Saint would be the go-to man. Or if a team needs a bit more aggressive, versatile combat medic, Dahlia would be your lady. My final verdict on who is the best support rogue to have in your team: I rated Dahlia S tier in my last tier list video, but Saint is not far behind her. I think both rogues has a place on the battlefield, and a dream team would actually consist of a Saint and a Dahlia in a team. This is such a strong team composition for any mode, but if I had to rate them, I rate Dahlia the more versatile and stronger character. If your team is very aggressive orientated, then Dahlia is a must pick, but she is not only limited to aggression. She can also fit in perfectly for the defensive support role, and even be modified depending who she is linked to, where Saint is useful for a very defensive team composition, as this is where he shines most, and his ability to keep the whole team in the fight. Let me know in the comments who is your favorite support rogue, and if you enjoyed this video, I would greatly appreciate it if you can smack a like on it. And also, if you subscribe to this channel, you'll be updated for more awesome Rogue Company content. I stream 3 days a week and I drop 2 videos every week. This is Mrbeefy signing off.
Mrbeefy.